Good evening, students. How are you all? So, in the last class, we have started that statistics, and I have told you that in this one we have to do three things: the basic calculation of the mean, mode, and median. And we have done mean, and we have learned three methods of mean, how to find mean in a more effective way. One was the direct method. Second one was assumed mean, in which we assume some value as the mean and then we adjust for our actual mean. And third one was step deviation. So you can use any of the method depending on the condition, like if the numbers are very large, you can simplify your calculation by assumed mean or step deviation, or if it is given in the question, solve it by this particular method, then you have to do so. So today our aim is to cover the median and some sort of the mode. So first of all, before going on to the median, do one question on the mean, which we have done in the last class. So the question goes like this. The class interval is given. And the frequencies are given. Good evening CC4, good evening Itanagar, good evening Shillong, how are you all? Okay, so the class interval is given 0 to 20, 20, 40, 40, 60, 80 and then 100. Frequencies is given 17 and you can see the F1 and F2, these are the missing frequencies. The data is given. Mean of the following data is given 50 and sum of frequencies, that is 120. These two values are already given. So using these two value, using these two condition, mean and the sum of frequencies, we have to find the unknown value, the two F1 and F2. So you can use, it is not mentioned that which method you have to use, either you can use the assumed mean method or the step deviation. If you think that it is required, you can use that, otherwise you can do it in your own way. Do it very carefully. Two unknowns are there, it means you have to frame two equations and solving those two equations you will get the answer. Is there any doubt? Please let me know. Are you able to solve? Give your responses. You just have to frame two equations, one for the mean and second one is for the sum of the frequencies. Shillong, you got your answer? Sisipur, Itanagar. Itanagar, what you are getting? Did you get the answer? No, that's not right, Itanagar. Sisipur, did you get the answer? Okay, let us solve this. So let us make the table. So class is given 0 to 20, 20, 40, 40, 60, 60 and 80. And then 80 to 100. So frequency is given 17, F1, 32, F2 and 19. So in order to find the mean, what we have to do in the case of class interval, first of all we have to find the class mark. So class mark is denoted by xi, which is the average of the upper value and lower value of a class. So 0 plus 20 divided by 2, that is 10, then 30, then 50, 70 and 90. Now if you want, you can directly simply multiply the fi and xi to get the mean, or you can take the help of assumed mean. So let's say if I take the assumed mean, let us pick the value 50. So what I will do, this will be d is equal to xi minus a, where I have assumed a as 50. So 10 minus 50, minus 40, minus 30, minus 20, 0, 20 and 40. Now again we can divide this value by some number. So let's say k, I am dividing all these values by, let's say, 20. So I am taking k. So u will be equal to, ui will be equal to xi minus a divided by k. So minus 40 divided by 20, that would be minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. So I am getting a very simplest form. So now I will do fi into ui. This is the same thing which we have done in the last class also. So 17 into negative 2, that is negative 34. F1 into negative 1, so minus F1. Then 32 into 0, F2 into 1, and 19 into 2. So now we can add all them up. So if we are going to add 38 minus 34, that will be 4. So it will be 4 plus F2 minus F1. That is the sum of sigma of Fi ui. Similarly, if we go for sigma F, that would be 17. If we add all these values, (68) plus F1 plus F2. Now we know that sum of the frequencies is given 120. So 68 plus F1 plus F2, that is equal to 120. So we can find F1 plus F2, that is equal to 120 minus 68, that comes out to be 52. So this is the first equation we are getting in F1 and F2. Now the second condition which we will get on F1 and F2 will be from the given mean. So mean is given 50. So we again know that the mean in this case would be a plus k times of sigma Fi ui. Okay. So Sisipur, is this clear till now? Like what I have done, I have just calculated the d, the ui and Fi ui. Now what I am doing, I am going to calculate the mean, which is already given, but we will get one condition. So since with the help of assumed mean method, yes Tamenglong, your answer is right. With the help of assumed mean method, a plus k times sigma Fi ui upon sigma Fi. So this mean value is given 50. So 50, that is equal to the a which we have taken, which is 50, k was 20, sigma Fi ui is 4 plus F2 minus F1 over sigma Fi is 68. We can directly put it, sum of all the frequencies 120. So we can directly put sigma Fi as 120. Now we just have to solve this. We will get another equation in F1 and F2. So this 50 and 50 will get cancelled out. So basically what we will get, all will become 0. This 50 and 50 will get cancelled out. So it will be 0. 0 multiply by this 120 divided by 20, everything will be 0. So we will only get 4 plus F2 minus F1, that is equal to 0. This is the second condition. This is the first equation. This is the second equation. Now we just have to solve these system of equation to get F1 and F2. So either you can use substitution or elimination, whatever you want. Let us say we are using substitution. So from here F2 is equal to 52 minus F1. So let's put it over there. 4 plus, in place of F2 I am substituting 52 minus F1 minus F1 is equal to 0. So it will be 4 plus 52, which is 56 minus 2 F1 is equal to 0. So from here F1 is equal to 28. After getting F1 is equal to 28, we can substitute it in any of the equation. So F2 will be equal to 52 minus 28, that is 24. So these are the missing frequencies. Yes, Sisipur, now it's right. Is this clear to all of you? Any doubt in this one? Okay, so now let's move on to the next section. So now today we will learn the median. How to find the median of a data. Now again, the data will be of two types. One is the discrete, second one is the continuous. In the discrete, the exact x values will be given. In the continuous, class interval will be given. So discrete type of data you have done in the 9th class also. So basically median means middle value of the given observation. And how we get the middle value? There are certain steps. Like if first step is arrange data in ascending or descending order. Either you can arrange the data in ascending or descending. Now to get the middle value of the data, there are two cases. First one, if the number of observations are odd, or they can be even also. Like first case, let n is equal to number of observation, right? So there are two cases. If n is equal to odd, number of observations are odd, like let's say 3 data, 5, 7, 9, something like this. If the number of observations are odd, then median will be n plus 1 by 2th term. Whatever term will be at this place, n plus 1 by 2th place, that will be the median, either 5th term, 6th term, 7th term, whatever it is. Similarly, if n is even, this is the thing which you have done in the 9th class also, then median will be average of n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term. Make sure in the case of odd, it is n plus 1 by 2, and in the case of even, it is n by 2 plus 1. These are the two cases by which no, it is not similar as AP. Shillong, it is not similar. In AP, there is a constant difference between all the data. Here, it is not necessary. They may or may not be. Like there can be a difference of 2 or difference of 3, but it is not mandatory. Only thing is that we have to arrange the data in ascending order. There can be a difference of, like the data can be 2, 5, 10, 11, 19, 23, something like that. The difference will not be constant. So this is the formulas which you have done in the 9th class also. So now based on this one, solve this question. Find median of this data. This is the data given. Find the median of this. Sisipur, check your answer once again. Itanagar, your answer is correct. Perfect. Shillong, no. You are getting a very different answer. See, first of all, in order to find the median, you have to see whether the data number of data is even or odd. So here we have 10 observations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So n is 10, even. It means the median will be average of n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1. So n by 2, it means 10 by 2, which is 5th term plus 6th term, right? So average of 5th term and 6th term, but first of all, we have to arrange the data in the ascending order. You can arrange in the descending order also. So let us say arranging in ascending order. So if you arrange the data in ascending order, lowest value is 8, then we have 9, 11, then 14, 15, 17, 20, 22, 25. So I have arranged the data in the ascending order. Now the 5th term. 5th term will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th term and this is the 6th term. So 5th term is 15, 6th term is 17. The average of these two, so 15 plus 17 is 32. 32 divided by 2, 16. So median is 16. That is the answer. Got it, Shillong? Is this clear? And Sisipur, is this clear? You are getting 17. Okay. Now, in this question you can see that the median we have to find, but all the values are repeated only once. The frequency of all the data is 1. 16 is not the part of the observation, the middle value. It means, suppose like in a story type format, if we want to say, these are the marks obtained by the students out of, let's say, maximum marks is 30. The maximum marks of a paper is 30, and these are the marks of 10 students obtained out of 30. So you have to find the median of this marks. Median means the exactly middle value. So middle value of the marks is 16. It represents that 50% of the student got marks less than 16 and 50% got marks greater than 16. So if you see the 5 students, these 5 students got marks less than 16 and these 5 students got marks greater than 16. It is not necessary that the median value has to be the part of it. Getting it? It only gives us the middle value of the data, which shows that 50% of the data less than this median value, 50% is above the median value. Sisipur, is this clear? Okay. So now, next type of question will be on this data sim will be, right now you can see that the observations which we are having, the frequency of all the observation is 1. All are repeated only once, but what happens when the same discrete frequency data is given, but each number is repeated for twice, thrice, and so on. Let's say 20 is repeated 4 times, 25 is repeated 16 times, and something like that. So how to calculate in that case? Because in that case, writing all the numbers, suppose the frequency here, right now here are 10 terms, and suppose the frequency of each number is on an average is 4. So it means there are 40 values are there. So writing all those 40 values, arranging in the ascending and descending order, that would be a little bit difficult. So the method to get the median of that type of data is that we will use the concept of cumulative frequency. So let us start with the question. Suppose the data is given, x value is given and frequency is given. So x value is So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the x values, and frequencies for the, let's say these are the marks out of 10. So these are the marks given. So these are the x is the marks. Out of 10 students got this mark. So 1 mark is obtained by 8 students, 2 marks is obtained by 10 students, 3 marks by 11 students, so on. And we have to find the median of this data. Now you can see each number is repeated by so many times. So adding all of them in that way would not be possible, or writing in all the values will not be possible. So what we will do, we will take the help of cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency means it is just gives us the addition of the respective frequencies. Like every time we have to, if we are writing cumulative frequency, we can say a less than type or the more than type. Like if I say how many students marks got less than 1, or 1 or less than 1. So 1 or less than 1 is 8 marks. Now if I ask how many students got marks 2 or less than 2. So 2 or less than 2, it means 10 and 8 both will be counted. So that would be 18. So in this way we have to write the frequency. Cumulative frequency means the less than with the respect to given value, or greater than, or basically sum of the frequencies less than this value or greater than this value. So here I am writing the cumulative frequency of less than type. So I am saying the number of students who got marks 1 or less than 1, that is 8. 2 or less than 2, it is 18. It means 10 plus 8. Number of students who got marks 3 or less than 3, it means all these values, 8 plus 10 plus 11. So basically we have to add in this way, 18 then plus 11, that would be 29. Then less than or equal to 4, so 29 plus 16, that is 45. Then less than or equal to 5, 45 plus 20, which is 65. Then adding 25 to it, that would become 90. Then 15 is added, 105. Then 9 is added, 114. And 6 is added, is 120. So we can say the total frequency is 120, and this is the cumulative frequency we have written. So first step while finding the median for this type of data is first to find the cumulative frequency. Second step is that add all the frequencies as usual. Now n is capital N is also indicates the sum of the frequency, which is 120. So what we have to do, find n by 2, half of the total. So it is 120 divided by 2, which is 60. After getting n by 2, what we have to do, we have to pick cumulative frequency just greater than n by 2. So here cumulative frequency which is just greater than n by 2 value is 60. So cumulative frequency just greater than 60 is this value, 65. So this will be our selected median interval. So if cumulative frequency is just greater than 60, 65, so corresponding to 65, what is the x value? 5. So this 5 is known as the median. So now you can say, that 50% of the student got marks less than 5, 50% got greater than 5. So only step is that find the cumulative frequency of less than type, find the total frequency divided by 2. So we now, after getting n by 2, we just have to look on the cumulative frequency and we have to figure out which is the cumulative frequency just greater than n by 2, and that cumulative frequency will give us the median. All of you are getting it, the method? Sisipur, Tamenglong, Itanagar. Are you getting the method? How to find the that median class? Find the cumulative frequency, find the total frequency, divided by 2, and see which cumulative frequency is just greater than the n by 2. Okay. So let us move on to the next section of this one. So these two questions we have done when the frequency is given in the discrete, the data is given in the discrete form. Now when the data is given in the form of class interval, that would be a little bit different how to calculate the median of that one. When data is in interval form. So there are certain steps how we can get the median of the data. So let us write those steps, the algorithm, then we will proceed. Find cumulative frequency. We have to write the cumulative frequency of the data. Find cumulative frequency just greater than n by 2. And this is the median class. So whatever cumulative frequency will be just greater than n by 2, that cumulative frequency interval will be the median class interval. So now the median that would be given by, there is a formula, so note it down, L plus small l plus n by 2 minus Cf upon f into h. So what do we mean by these terms? Here L indicate lower limit of median class. Whatever is the median class we will indicate, L will be the lower limit of that one. Here the Cf indicate the cumulative frequency of class just before median class. F is the frequency of the median class. And H indicate the size or width of median class. And n by 2 we know half of total frequency. So note down this formula, this is a very important one, then we will do the question. Have you all written this? Please give your responses. Have you all written this? Itanagar, the difference between mean and median is that mean gives us the average value and median gives us the middle value of the data. Or when we say that when everything is equally distributed, that is known as the mean, and median means what is the center value of all the data. Sometimes the mean and median both are equal in case of when the data is equal, when the data is same. We will do that, Shillong, but let us finish this course, then we will do. So have you all written this? Let us finish this course, then we will do. So let us start with the question. Suppose the data is given like this. So class is given with an interval of 5, 5. Frequency is given 5, 6. This is given. And we have to find the median of this data. So now, according to the algorithm, the first step is we have to find the cumulative frequency of less than type. So the cumulative frequency we will do first. So it says that the less than. So how many students got, suppose these are the marks. The number of students who got marks between 5 to 10 is 5, 10 to 15 is 6, and so on. So students who got marks less than 10 is 5. Now less than 15. So less than 15 means all the students who got from up to 15. So basically 5 plus 6, that is 11. And after that less than 20, that would be 11 plus 15, that is 26. 26 plus 10, 36, plus 5, 41, plus 4, 45, plus 2, 47, plus 2, 49. So these are the, this is the cumulative frequency. Now we will do n by 2. So what is the total frequency? So total frequency, which is 49. So n by 2 is 49 over 2, which is 24.5. Now we have to see what is the cumulative frequency just greater than 24.5. So if we see in this cumulative frequency, the value which is just greater than 24.5 is 26. So this becomes our median class, right? Because this is the cumulative frequency just greater than this one, 24.5. After this, so now we know that the answer will be from 15 to 20. Between 15 to 20 our answer lies, that is for sure. So we know the formula for the median. That is L plus n by 2 minus Cf upon F into H, right? So L indicates the lower limit of the median class. So this is the median class, so lower limit is 15. So L is 15. N by 2, which we have already calculated, 24.5. Now this Cf indicates the cumulative frequency just before the median class. So just before the median class, cumulative frequency is 11 divided by if there are 226 in the data, then which one will be taken? Then again we will take in the cumulative frequency there will be not 226. If you do the cumulative frequency, that will be the always be different. Frequency can be same 26 and 26, but the cumulative frequency will never be the same. If you add, this will be get different. Getting it, Shilong? The frequency can be same, but the cumulative frequency will be different. So now frequency of the median class, which is 15, and h is the class size. So 15 to 20, the class size is of class width is of 5. Then we will, if this is the special case Shillong, then we will take the first one. Whatever is coming in the first, that. Now just simplify this one. But Shillong, this will not happen generally, like when it is zero frequency, that not happen generally. If it is zero, then both the cumulative frequency will be same, then we will go with the first one. So now 24.5 minus 11, this will be 13.5 divided by 15 into 5, and 13.5 divided by 15, that is 0.9, and 0.9 into 5 is 4.5. So 15 plus 4.5 is 19.5. So the median value is 19.5. That's it. Itanagar, you can cross-check it for that one. Like if you do the cumulative frequency of more than type, you can see, because right now I am not sure because I have not done with the more than type. What you can do it with the more than type also and see whether you are getting the same answer. I think you will get the same answer. All of you are getting it? Any doubt in this question? Okay, so now we'll take a break, and then after the break we will continue with the more questions on the median. The more important question in the median is that when the some frequency is the missing one, like we have done in the case of mean, the missing frequency type of question, that is important over here. So that we will continue after the break. Okay, welcome back, students. So is this clear till now, right? How to find the median? And Itanagar, your doubt that median and formula will be same for more than type. Yes, if you find the cumulative frequency of more than type, you will get the same answer, nothing less. Like we can also have it over here. Suppose we want to find the cumulative frequency of more than type, like more than 5. So if you are going to do more than 5 means all the values which is total is 49. Now more than 10, it means we will subtract this 5, so it will be 44. Now more than 15, we will subtract this 6 also, that will be 38. Then more than 20, we will subtract this 15 from 38, that will be 23. Then subtract 10, that will be 13. Subtract 5, that will be 8. Subtract 4, that will be 4. And subtract 2, that will be 2. So this is the cumulative frequency of more than type. Now again, since n by 2 is 24.5, so we have to look for the cumulative frequency just greater than 24.5. And just greater than 24.5 is again this 38. So the median class will be the same. Now the most important question in this one, when the frequencies are unknown, the median value will be given to you, but the frequencies will be unknown, and we have to find the missing frequencies. So let's do that one. So I am making the table directly. So class interval is given 0 to 10, 10 to 20. And the frequency is given 5, x, 20, 15, y and 5. Total frequency is given, that is 60. And median for this data is given 28.5. So using these two values, we have to find the value of the missing frequencies x and y. So try this. In the same way, since we have to find x and y, there will be two values, two equations for x and y. You have to find x and y both, Shillong. No, we are not finding mean over here. We are finding median. In median, just find the cumulative frequency and then find the cumulative median class and then do it. See, first we will find the cumulative frequency over here. When you do the cumulative frequency, it will of less than type. So that would be 5, then 5 plus x, then 5 plus x plus 20. So 25 plus x, then adding 15 to this one, that will be 40 plus x, then it would be 40 plus x plus y, and then it would be 45 plus x plus y. That is the cumulative frequency. Now, how do we find the median class in this case? Because 30, sum of frequency, half of frequency is 30, and how will you know what is greater than 30? But here the median is already given 28.5. So you will just look in which interval 28.5 lie, that will be the median class. So 28.5 will lie in this third interval, 20 to 30. The 28.5 lies in this interval. So this is the median interval, median class interval. So now formula L plus n by 2 minus Cf over F into H. So lower limit of the median class, upper limit is 30, lower limit is 20. N by 2, so that is become 60 by 2. Now Cf is the cumulative frequency of the class just before the median class, which is 5 plus x. And frequency of the median class, which is 20. And h is the width of the median class, like 20 to 30, the width is 10. So simplify, and median is 28.5. So first of all simplify this one. So this will become 28.5 is equal to 20 plus, this will become 30, 30 minus 5 is 25 minus x, over this 10 will cancel out, this 2, and 28.5 minus 20, that is 8.5, is equal to 25 minus x by 2. So this will be 17 is equal to 25 minus x. So x is equal to 25 minus 17, and that would be 8. So the value of x is 8. Now after getting this value, you can substitute in the sum of the frequency, which is the 60 given. So if you add all these values, so 5 plus 20, 25, and 40 and 45. So 45 plus x plus y, this value is given 60. So we know x is 8. So 45 plus 8 is 53 plus y is equal to 60. So y is equal to 7. So these are the values of x and y, 7 and 8. Any doubt in this question? All of you are getting it? Any doubt? Okay. So mark this question as important also. So now one more question, a very basic one. So you have to do it this time now. Find the median. Find the median of this. The rent is given in rupees 15 to 25, 25 to 35 with a class width of 10, and these are the frequencies. The number of houses are given. Find the median rent. Quickly do this, all of you. Yes, Itanagar, that's perfect. Sisipur, Shillong, Tamenglong, what's your answer? Yes, Sisipur, that's correct. Shillong, what's your answer? So we have found the cumulative frequency. Total frequency is 140. So n by 2 is 140 divided by 2, which is 70. No, Shillong, that is not right. So cumulative frequency just greater than 70, that is 98. So see, this is the median interval. So now your answer would lie from 55 to 65, that is for sure. So now just the formula for the median, L plus n by 2 minus CF upon F into H. So lower limit, so main thing in is calculating the median class. That is the important thing, Shillong. Otherwise, rest of the things you just have to put in the formula, that's okay. So after getting 70, which is n by 2, you just have to look at the cumulative frequency. Which cumulative frequency is just greater than 70? So you can see after 70, we have the number 98, which is just greater than 70. So 98, so highlight this one, this will be your median class. Now all the values will be put in the formula with respect to this class, like L, lower limit of the median class. So class interval is 55 to 65, lower limit is 55. N by 2, which is 70. Now this CF is the cumulative frequency just of the class just preceding the median class, which is 58 divided by F. F is the frequency of this median class, which is 40, into H. So H is the class width. So 55 to 65, 10 is the class width. This is the substitution. Now just simplify it. 70 minus 58 is 12. 12 divided by 40 into 10, which is 55 plus 3, which is 58. So 58 is the answer. How you are getting these different answers, Shillong? Just put the right value and calculate it correctly. It's an easy one, not a difficult one. Is this clear till now? Is this clear to everybody? Sisipur, Itanagar, Shillong, Tamenglong. Now, one thing I want to discuss with you people, that we are on this last chapter, right? After this, we have left with mode. Okay. So we are left with mode, and one of the graphical part is there in which we will find the median with the help of the graph. And after that, one of the chapters left is construction. So I want the feedback from you people, like you want me to do the construction. If you want me to do the construction in the class, what you have to bring, you all have to bring the complete geometry box and the graph paper. So in the next class, if possible, we will start the construction also. First, we will finish this statistics, and in this statistics, we also need the graph paper for cumulative frequency type to find the median. So in the next class, all of you please bring the graph paper, and everyone should have at least 2 graph paper, and the complete geometry box also, in which scale, pencil, compass, these should be there. And after this, like, is there any specific chapter in which you want to do the revision? Like you want me to start from the basic of that chapter? Is there any chapter out of the 15 chapters we have done so far? Okay. So one response is of trigonometry. Any other? Okay, triangles, trigonometry. Shillong, Sisipur and Itanagar, please give your feedback also. Your responses, like is there any chapter you want to do the revision? Like from the very basic, not just the questions. Okay, surface area. Okay, so basically the responses which I have got is the surface area and volume, the trigonometry and the triangles. So after finishing this statistics and the construction part, first we will start with the trigonometry, then we'll go with triangle, and then we'll go with the surface area. But make sure that before coming to class, like you have to go through the previous video and please go through your booklet. What are the concepts we have done so far? So it will be very easy for you to understanding the concepts really quick, because we will do a complete thorough revision. So if you come prepared, that will be helpful for you. Okay. So and please don't forget to bring the okay, we will do that thing also, Tamenglong. And for the next class, don't forget to bring the graph paper. Everyone should have graph paper. At least 2 graph paper should be there with the complete geometry box. Okay. Okay, that's all for today. So we'll meet in the next class. Bye.